Kanye West, music mogul, cultural icon, and self-proclaimed genius, built a sneaker empire that changed fashion forever. But was Yeezy just an elaborate scam? Today, we're diving deep into how Kanye manipulated hype, exclusivity, and controversy to turn Yeezy into a billion-dollar machine, only to watch it all crumble. Kanye always wanted to be in fashion. But back in the late 2000s, the luxury world didn't take him seriously. He had sneaker collabs with Nike and Louis Vuitton, but no real control. The fashion gatekeepers saw him as just another rapper trying to break in. "I'm Kanye?" He wasn't having it. "Nike wouldn't give me royalties. I told them, I need my own brand. I'm not just some celebrity cosign, I am the culture." So Kanye made the boldest move. He left Nike for Adidas, a company desperate to compete with Jordan brand. They gave him everything he wanted: creative freedom, royalties, and the chance to build Yeezy into something bigger than just a sneaker line. And this the hype machine, how Kanye sold a dream. The Yeezy Boost 750 was the first test. It sold out in minutes. Then came the 350, the sneaker that changed everything. Celebrities rocked them, influencers hyped them, and Adidas kept supply low to make sure every drop felt like an event. But here's where the scam starts. Adidas could have made more pairs, but they didn't. By keeping supply limited, they created artificial demand. Kanye had fans believing Yeezys were rare, when in reality, Adidas was just slow-dripping stock to keep the hype alive. But Yeezys for everyone was a lie. The exclusivity kept resale prices insane, and every time people thought the hype was dying, Kanye did something crazy to bring it back. Kanye didn't just sell shoes, he sold controversy. Every time Yeezy hype dipped, he pulled off a stunt that put him back in the headlines. And guess what? Sales went up. When people were mad about him supporting Trump, Yeezy sales jumped. When he started ranting about Adidas stealing his designs, fans rushed to buy Yeezys before the brand ruined them. Kanye played the media like a violin. At first, Yeezys felt premium, Primeknit, Boost technology, futuristic silhouettes. But as time went on, the quality dropped hard while prices kept going up. Kanye wasn't selling better shoes, he was selling hype. He knew people would buy anything if it had a Yeezy on it, even if it looked like a melted crack. And the craziest part? It worked. Kanye's ego finally caught up with him. He started attacking Adidas, claiming they were stealing his designs. He even dared them to drop them. Then, after his controversial comments in 2022, they actually did. But here's where the scam comes full circle. Adidas still had to sell Yeezys, even without Kanye. And Kanye? He still got paid because he owned part of the designs. He made billions, Adidas made billions, and the fans? Left with overpriced sneakers that lost their hype overnight. "You'd really do that?" he asked. "Jesus forgave me for worse than offense," Jacob said. "I can do the same for you." Samuel stood there for a long moment, then nodded and walked away. The harvest of the heart. As the seasons changed, so did Jacob. His faith grew like the crops in his field, slowly at first, then abundantly. He no longer worked just for himself, but for something greater. He began inviting neighbors over for evening meals, sharing the stories he read in the Bible. He helped widows with their harvest, gave to the poor, and, most importantly, forgave those who had wronged him. One evening, as he sat on his porch, watching the sunset, a familiar figure walked up the dirt path. Samuel. The man looked nervous. "Jacob, I've been thinking about what you said that day." Jacob set down his cup. "Yeah?" Samuel rubbed the back of his neck. "Reckon I've done a lot of wrong in my life. But if what you're saying about Jesus is true, do you think he could forgive me too?" Jacob's heart swelled. He already paid the price, Samuel. You just have to accept the gift. Tears filled Samuel's eyes as he sat down beside Jacob. "How do I start?" Jacob smiled. "Let's pray." Under the vast sky, in the quiet of the countryside, two farmers bowed their heads. One one who had been found, and one who was just beginning his journey. And in that moment, heaven rejoiced. Kanye West, born on June 8, 1977, in Atlanta, Georgia, and raised in Chicago, is a rapper, producer, and fashion designer who has left a significant mark on both music and fashion. He first gained fame in the early 2000s as a producer for Rockefeller Records before launching his rap career with The College Dropout, 2004. As his music evolved, so did his interest in fashion. Kanye's fashion journey began with his love for sneakers and streetwear. In 2009, he collaborated with Nike to release the Air Yeezy, making him one of the first musicians to have a signature sneaker with the brand. However, his frustration with the industry's limitations led him to leave Nike and partner with Adidas in 2013, launching the Yeezy line. The Adidas Yeezy sneakers became a cultural phenomenon, blending futuristic design with high fashion. Beyond sneakers, Kanye ventured into apparel with his Yeezy clothing line, known for its minimalist aesthetic, oversized silhouettes, and earthy tones. His influence extended to high fashion, collaborating with brands like Louis Vuitton and interning at Fendi. In 2015, he debuted Yeezy Season 1, marking his official entry into the luxury fashion world. Despite criticism, he persisted, shaping modern streetwear and inspiring designers worldwide. Kanye's impact on fashion is undeniable, merging hip-hop culture with high fashion and redefining trends. His bold vision, much like his music, continues to influence the industry, cementing his legacy as a pioneer in both worlds. Kanye West's journey in fashion is as groundbreaking as his music career. Born on June 8, 1977, in Atlanta and raised in Chicago, he first gained recognition as a producer for Rockefeller Records, crafting beats for artists like Jay-Z. His debut album, The College Dropout, 2004, propelled him to stardom, but even in his early years, Kanye's passion for fashion was evident. He often referenced high fashion in his lyrics and was known for pushing the boundaries of hip-hop style. While many rappers embraced baggy clothes and oversized jerseys in the early 2000s, Kanye introduced a preppy aesthetic, rocking pink polos, Louis Vuitton backpacks, and slim-fit jeans. His fashion-forward approach set him apart and foreshadowed his future in the industry. In 2009, he collaborated with Nike to create the Air Yeezy, becoming one of the first artists to design a sneaker with the brand. The shoe's success was a game-changer, proving Kanye's influence beyond music. However, creative disagreements led him to leave Nike, and in 2013, he partnered with Adidas to launch the Yeezy brand. The Adidas Yeezy Boost 750 debuted in 2015, followed by the immensely popular Yeezy Boost 350. His sneaker line revolutionized the industry, blending high fashion with streetwear and making limited edition drops a cultural event. Beyond footwear, Kanye ventured into clothing with his Yeezy fashion line. His first collection, Yeezy Season 1, debuted in 2015, featuring oversized silhouettes, neutral tones, and military-inspired aesthetics. Though initially met with mixed reactions, his vision shaped the modern streetwear movement, influencing brands like Fear of God and Off-White. His minimalist approach and use of high-quality materials blurred the lines between luxury and casual wear. Kanye's passion for fashion wasn't just about design, it was about breaking into an industry that often resisted outsiders. He interned at Fendi in 2009, worked closely with designers like Virgil Abloh, and collaborated with brands such as Louis Vuitton, Balmain, and Gap. His partnership with Gap, announced in 2020, aimed to bring his aesthetic to a broader audience, though it ended in 2022 due to creative differences. Despite controversies and setbacks, Kanye West remains one of the most influential figures in fashion. His fearless approach to design, trend-setting vision, and ability to merge streetwear with high fashion have left an undeniable mark on the industry. Whether through sneakers, clothing, or collaborations, he continues to shape the way the world views fashion. Kanye West's fashion journey is a testament to his relentless ambition and ability to disrupt industries. Born on June 8, 1977, in Atlanta and raised in Chicago, he initially rose to fame as a producer and rapper, but his love for fashion was always evident. From the early 2000s, Kanye set himself apart from his peers by rejecting typical hip-hop fashion trends of oversized clothing in favor of a more refined and experimental look. Early fashion influence and luxury aspirations. Even before he officially entered the fashion industry, Kanye was a student of style. He frequently referenced brands like Louis Vuitton, Raf Simons, and Margiela in his lyrics and was often seen front row at fashion shows. Unlike many musicians who simply wore designer pieces, Kanye wanted to be part of the industry itself. In 2009, he interned at Fendi alongside Virgil Abloh, gaining first-hand experience in luxury fashion. His time there shaped his approach to design and introduced him to high-fashion circles. That same year, Kanye collaborated with Louis Vuitton to release a sneaker collection, cementing his place in the fashion world. The line featured the Don, Jasper, and Mr. Hudson sneakers, all embodying his high-end streetwear aesthetic. Despite their success, Kanye was determined to build something of his own rather than just collaborating with existing brands. The rise of Yeezy, from Nike to Adidas. Kanye's sneaker journey truly took off in 2009 when he partnered with Nike to create the Air Yeezy. The shoe's success was groundbreaking. It proved that a musician could design sneakers that rivaled those of professional athletes. However, Kanye's frustration with Nike grew over the years, as they refused to grant him full creative control and a percentage of royalties. In 2013, he famously left Nike for Adidas, a move that changed the sneaker world forever. Under Adidas, Kanye had the freedom to design and build an entire ecosystem around Yeezy. In 2015, the Yeezy Boost 750 was released, followed by the Yeezy Boost 350, which became one of the most iconic sneakers of the decade. With its sleek, futuristic design and innovative Boost technology, the 350 transformed sneaker culture, making resale markets explode and redefining streetwear. The Yeezy fashion line and high fashion influence. While sneakers were a major success, Kanye also wanted to revolutionize apparel. His Yeezy fashion line, which debuted in 2015, was initially met with skepticism due to its dystopian, military-inspired aesthetic and high price points. However, over time, his vision influenced mainstream fashion. Yeezy's signature earthy tones, oversized silhouettes, and minimalist designs have inspired countless brands and become a staple in modern streetwear. Kanye also collaborated with other high fashion houses, working with Balmain on campaign visuals and appearing in their ads. He partnered with APC for a capsule collection that sold out instantly. His ability to blend high fashion with casual, everyday wear made him one of the most influential designers of the era. Breaking barriers and the Gap deal. Kanye has always aimed to make his designs more accessible. In 2020, he signed a 10-year deal with Gap to bring Yeezy's aesthetic to the masses. The collaboration generated immense hype, with pieces like the round jacket selling out immediately. However, due to creative differences, the partnership ended in 2022. Despite this setback, the impact was undeniable. Kanye had proven that he could merge high fashion with mass-market retail. Legacy and influence on fashion. Kanye West's influence on fashion extends beyond just clothing and sneakers. He changed the way the industry operates. His Yeezy brand popularized the concept of limited edition sneaker drops, influenced luxury brands to embrace streetwear, and elevated the role of musicians in fashion. Designers like Virgil Abloh, Jerry Lorenzo, and Matthew Williams all credit Kanye for paving the way. Despite controversies and challenges, Kanye remains a force in fashion. His ability to foresee trends, take risks, and challenge traditional norms has solidified his place as one of the most impactful figures in modern style. Whether through sneakers, apparel, or collaborations, Kanye West continues to shape the way the world dresses.